I have a sandwich. It says balsamic turkey with fresh mozzarella. I was just at the Vietnamese shop, and I don't know, it was a weird meal, but it had fresh veggies in it. Let's try this. See if this is any good. Okay, it's like everything is just falling apart. Okay. Anyways, let's see if it's any good. My mother bought it for me. It has a lot of different ingredients on it. I would prefer without the mayonnaise. So, and I left my soda behind waiting for this place to open, which is only in like 3 hours. So I'm gonna sit out here, I'm gonna hang out, I'm gonna have a smoke, I'm gonna watch the cars go by, and I have a water, and I guess then I'm gonna have a drink at the farm. I don't really do this often. So, this was an interesting day. It was pretty good. There's a few other things I want to try at the Vietnamese stuff, but I prefer Thai. So, like, there's Thai wall chapel, but they have a clay pot there that look pretty good. They have it, like, real interesting way they present it. It's, like, very authentic or oriental, like, I mean, it has an orient. It has an orient. Versus, like, at the other place is, like, you know, just kind of like dining. Like a dishes. This has, like, an orient. So, like, the clay pot looked really good. I want to try that. So, I see, I understand. The Vietnamese have, like, a smaller portion than the Thai. And also, they're a lot lighter with their cooking technique. Like, Thai people have, like, a really heavy cooking. Like dairy. Vietnamese use more, like, oils. So, and vegetables. So, like, the Thai have it cooked into their dishes. The Vietnamese usually have it on the side. I don't know. Or whatever. But anyways, I tried that. That was pretty interesting. Some, like, combination, you know, skewer, like, rice dish. Yeah. It was pretty good. And it has some soda. So, I don't know. I don't really get food often, though, honestly. Like, so I don't really know. That's why I want to go back and try more. This was alright. My mom told me that she was going to drop me off at dinner time. So she didn't. She ended up dropping me off early at lunch. And now I have to sit outside and wait again. So, like 3 hours. I don't know if I'll sit on here for 3 hours. That's a little too long. I don't have a napkin either. I don't do what I do. I have to go find somewhere to wash my hands. So, the balsamic taste is, like, really light. And with the arugula, I don't know, this would be better toasted. This sandwich would be better toasted, for sure. So, I don't know. But I figured it was going to be something like that. So, I was expecting it would be. I'll just go to Cowboy Chapel. Do they even have? I don't know if they have something like that there. So that was really interesting. I should take a picture. Sorry, I'll put that. So I'm doing this live. You know what I'm talking about. No one's gonna know what I'm talking about. So I'm gonna swim. Like literally no one knows what I'm talking about. So. Okay. So I was hanging out with my dog. I was with my dog. That was fun. And I don't know what I'm assuming again this weekend. It's only Tuesday though, so I have to get through Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. 3 days. I guess she's gonna pick me up Friday night. Or she's gonna pick me up Saturday morning. I'll have to email her. I didn't email her. I'll have to ask. So, also I need a bra like from Victoria's Secret, and there's someone who like keeps messing with me. So, are they gonna like mess with me when I'm in my bra and stuff too? Like I'm confused. Are they just allowed to mess with me or what? Like why wouldn't you care? Isn't that weird? Like is he trying to say that they're weirdos or what? She's trying to say they're weird. Okay, let's go. A wine black in my home. I should have done a live where I ate and then walked. And then sat here and did this, but I didn't know I was going to do this, so. I have $20. I only have $20. Honestly, I don't really like doing this. The smoking like helps I like to smoke. It's fun to eat out to see the different dishes, but I can like cook it at home myself. I don't know. Like, or on the grill, like, you know. Like, how hard is it? I mean, I have before. We have. So, I guess it was fun to try out at places. I haven't done that before. So this is my experience. This is another experience I had. That was a good one. So it was like presented nicely, so I can just make it myself though. I can just do it myself. So like if I could get some feedback with a person doing it, like that would be really fun. And that's what I'm hoping to accomplish. You know? Like, so I haven't found that yet. That's fine. Apparently, whenever we do, it's a problem. So I'm trying to fix that. That's what I'm trying to fix. That it not be a problem, that it just be a good time. Yeah, okay, so. Yeah, I don't know. I wish I could put this up, like here. Up here. So you can see my face down. I guess I'll just talk up here. I would prefer it up, but not like a ring light. Like just, like, I don't know. I had, so I lost everything again. I lost all my stuff again. They didn't care again. So, yeah. I'm just gonna have to start some sort of. I mean, she got me. So. Anyways, they all get to like show me how they got me. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. After all I did was help. All I did was give to you all that I had and help you and be there for you and like. So I don't know why you want to just, you know, I'm just gonna try again. I don't know if you're just trying to find some way to have a problem. There's not gonna be because I've never done. So it's weird. I'm gonna try again. Make it myself. Oops, sorry. I really didn't mean to do that. At least I apologized. You know, some people don't. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe that's what I should do. Is not apologize and not be sorry. Maybe that's how it works out instead. Is, you know, starting to be like, I'm not gonna do that though. That sounds like really stressful to have to constantly be doing that. I'd rather work towards something than, you know, take it away from someone. I don't know. It's weird. Well, anyways. There's a few different beers I wanted to try here. There's like sour beer, but I also want to get from the liquor store, put it in like a cold glass, and or like a cinnamon. They have a cinnamon beer. I saw, so I don't know if that's true. It might be sold out, or they might still have it. I don't know. But is it gonna be good? Like, cause you know sometimes it's too sweet. Like I don't know if it's an actual. Like they could just be testing products, but their stuff's pretty good. So I'm just wondering like why I have to keep having these experiences. But okay. So, anyways. I need to do some stretching. Yeah, I need to do some stretching and some like breathing core exercises without smoking, but the smoking is alright, I guess. The black and mild, like it's okay, it's just there. I had a good experience. I was hanging out with my mom earlier. That was fun. On our lunch break, we went to Fresh Market. There's a new market around here. I don't know how old it is, but it's pretty nice. I think I'm going to go there later and have a coffee. I should have enough left over from here that I can go there. So, and I have to get my car back. I'm calling about trying to get my car back, but they're not answering, so that sucks. Okay. So, that was my day. It's only 1 o'clock. I woke up at like 11. We left at 12 or before, and now it's 1. So that was really fast. Did I eat fast? Like I don't know. I left a lot behind, so I don't really think I ate that fast actually. I think I could have ate a little slower though. I can't wait to just finally be able to drive around with my dog again. Like, I'm confused. I want to go to a smoke shop that has like different types of strands of leaves. I want to try them, but I think I'll just look and hang out. Maybe I don't think I'll try. If I could just hang out. There's one at the street, but I'll have to get my license to go in there apparently. You're supposed to have a license. Do I want to do that? I don't know. I don't think I do. I'm kind of okay with the Sunoco. Yeah, I should have hung out on the Sunoco. My guess is no one's here right now. It doesn't open until 4. And I need to walk. So later I'm gonna walk like a mile. Hang around, walk a little bit more, and enjoy the sun. It's really nice outside. So I haven't gotten any sun in the last few days, so I wonder if that's why I'm like half asleep. I've been inside. And I was like walking with my dog like every day, so that's gonna be hard to beat that kind of energy. Like, you know, me and my dog were on like 3 times a day walks that were like 2 miles. So I was walking like 6+ miles a day for like a couple months, I think. And he was starting to listen so well. He was becoming so calm with me. So I have no idea. But I'll see him this weekend. Anyway, so I got these like pork rolls that are wrapped in rice paper that have noodles in them, rice noodles. Yeah, rice paper, wrapped in rice paper pork with rice noodles. It was really good. And then I usually get the shrimp ones, and the shrimp has like lettuce in it. I don't know if this one didn't have lettuce in it. And then I got this like combination rice dish that came with lettuce, tomatoes, carrots, chicken, pork, and cucumbers on top of rice. It was pretty good. Vietnamese, like real flavorful and fresh tasting. So, and then that's it, just in the sandwich balsamic turkey with fresh mozzarella, but it has mayonnaise on it. I'm not a big mayonnaise fan. Sometimes, once in a while. And I had 2 Coca-Colas, but I didn't finish it, the second one, so I just had a lot of caffeine. But I didn't drink any coffee today. Yesterday I had a bunch of coffee. The last couple of days I had a bunch of coffee, so when I drink this water, hang out in the sun, I'll feel a lot better. I need to do some stretching, like I said, and some breathing exercises. I need to go to Victoria's Secret. I need to go to the mall. I need to get new clothes. Zoomies, Victoria's Secret Zoomies, Earthbound. And get maybe some tarot cards or like a dream catcher. Or I want to get a interactive journal. Do some journaling work. I think I'm going to buy a binder. And that's it. That's like all that's going to come of all of this. Is some like journaling work, like school work, but it's not school, it's like, you know, scrapbooking. I'm gonna do some scrapbooking. So this is like scrapbooking, I don't know. I could take a class up at the college, like another language, but I can also just learn on my phone, so for free. And I can cook with my food stamps like for free, instead of having to like pay out of pocket from the store and have a meal that's cooking for me and eat. Like, so, but I've already did all of that, so I don't see. I kind of just want to go to my local food banks and, like, you know, start my home ownership I need to get a job though. But in order to have a good job and in order to have a good time at your job, you need to have like some stepping stones in place, some order in place to work, and I didn't have that. So I was trying to accomplish that, did not accomplish that, did not make it to management. So I don't know why I quit my job. I quit my job. I'm gonna have to try to get back to work. I have to go back to a job. At some point, I'm gonna have to get back to work. So in the meantime, I'll just enjoy other people working, I guess. Hang out with people who work. Come up to, businesses and hang out with people. Or go to the local grocery store or whatever. So. And I need to find my car. Because my car is like, missing right now. Yeah, my car is missing. And that's, that. There's someone messing with me and all my stuff, and they're allowed to do that. That's fine. Hopefully they'll stop or learn to stop. I don't know. I don't want them to just have that. So I'm hoping we can stop them from doing that to me. And it seems like from them being able to do that makes other people do it too. So it's not so much that they're doing it, it's that they have an effect on other people being able to do that with me too. And it's like, why can't I get to know the person though? And then they don't see that at all though. So it's like, that's another problem. And then plus you're not seeing that. So like that kind of bothers me. Like, why can't you see that though? I mean, like, why don't you care? They don't have to care. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm wondering, like, why do they keep doing it then? If we're seeing that nobody's caring or that like nothing's coming of it, why do they keep doing it? I just find that weird. Hello. I just find it weird that they keep finding more people or can keep having that interaction with people and that they don't have to like, show any better quality skills or productivity or do anything. They get to just keep on doing what they are doing and what they want, but not me. I don't understand. I don't understand, like, so that's a lot of people not caring though, but like, so, well, I've worked too, and it's not that easy. So I understand how hard it can be. I'm like literally not judging. I'm just, for my address, for myself, and for my home with my business and my life, like, excuse me, but you're in my way from having a better experience. And I don't appreciate that. And so, unfortunately, this is my experiences because of this person refusing to, grow up or mature and move on about everything. So, are they trying to make people behave like that? Or... So, I just think that's a little weird. That's the best they had to offer. I don't know. Because, like, I did nothing but, help with everything the whole time and give you help. And you did, like, nothing in return ever at all. Like, I just, it's a little, like, suggestive. So it, like, appears that they're working able and can help and give a service, receive a service, but like nothing. But I understand, like, it's not that easy. So especially if someone's just going to harass it, why even bother? So I'll just keep trying to fix it. I'll just keep trying to fix what they keep, trying to find funny. I don't... Were you planning to let everyone know that you used my stuff and me the whole time? Or you're just going to pretend that you can act like that? Like, so let's say you pretend to act like that and turn into that. That's fine. But, you know, are we going to address this? Or we're going to keep allowing this behavior? Because, like, what do I have to do with it? I don't know them. I don't know you, right? You know? You could just use all my stuff and go. So, why doesn't she have to get to know them? Why do they keep looking at me? Why do they keep finding me? I just think that's interesting. Like, so, you want me to try again? You want me to start over again? You want to look and watch and all, see all my stuff again? So, what are we going to do? Examine it this time and maybe see, like, okay, so in comparison, what come of it? Like, she trying to take it away again. You know, she's just sitting around trying to take it away from everyone and anyone from having anything. As if that's going to make them, you know, care about her or look at her. It seemed to be, I don't think anyone wants to talk to you. So, and no, that's horrible. Like, so are we going to make them have to come out about that or what? Maybe they feel like nobody wants to talk to them. Well, I guess not if you're rude. And using everyone's stuff. I mean, you know, at some point it starts to get annoying. Do you have your own stuff or not? And at least if you don't have your own stuff, you gotta let someone know so they can, like, help you get your own stuff. You can't just keep using people's stuff. You know, what is she waiting for? Somebody who is gonna let her use them and use them and use them and not say anything? Who would do that? Who's just going to let you use them and use them and use them and never say anything? Nobody. People work really hard for their things. If you're just going to keep being rude about it, I guess you can sit alone, you know? I guess you can sit by yourself about things. I don't see that, though. That's like what the teamwork part I'm talking about. So, like, when do we see that? And you see, I keep bringing that to the table. Okay, we have. And then somebody come in, somebody say, no, like, so, and then they can just go back to, I don't know what they're doing, but they're not helping for it to progress, getting better. It just keep falling back down, nothing. You know, it just, we understand you're not nothing, but in order to prove that to society, you need to have stuff to prove that. Like, I don't understand. So, like, if you live somewhere and you live around a bunch of people who don't have anything, you know, they're going to start to suggest, you know, well, what are you doing about this? You're not going to do anything? I don't understand. So, you're just okay with watching how someone has nothing? I don't understand. See what I'm saying? Like, that's not going to work for me. So, you showed and you proved that you don't care if someone sits with nothing. That's not very welcoming. Like, so I have to report that. And nothing so far, but you know, how hard is it to provide for someone though? Like, I'm confused. Why can't you provide, like, you know, service work? I don't understand. Why can't you provide service work? So we're moving in a very slow pace. Another 2.5 hours I'm gonna have to wait on purpose because I was supposed to take dinner time, so I would have been able to just go and bop, bop, bop. You know, now I have to bop, wait, bop, what? I don't know. Off of, I don't understand whose stuff. She's just sitting around watching how someone's not achieving anything off of whose stuff. I don't know. Like, yeah, so. Just wanting to watch someone have nothing is really weird. Like, I wish I could help. I really do. Like, if I got a job, then I can, you know, support. I can, you know, donate, like, charity. You know? So, apparently you can do taxes from your state's help, like food stamps and stuff like that. And then my bank is a union, so, and then like taxes, so I pay taxes, so they'll probably, you know, take from all of that again, as I'll be, you know, just completely ignored over it. I don't know. I don't understand. This sandwich is going to go bad sitting here. I wish I had something to put it on. So that's really weird. Like, why? I don't understand why I wouldn't care, but I can fix it. I think I can fix it again. I can try. Although they did say they moved my car. We don't have it, so where would it go? I mean, I should still be able to find it. I mean, it's a totally, you know, drivable car. That's nothing's wrong with it other than it needs a battery. That's like $200. So I was expecting the car forever. But in which case it broke down, I could give it to my friend to stay on their lot because they have a go-kart track. You know, it's like a backup plan. And also, if something was wrong with my dog, if I needed some time and space, I had a backup plan. Somebody who said like they would help. So I don't know, but that ended up not happening. I mean, well, kind of. My mom has my dog instead, which is better because it's right here. Not far away, like 4 hours. That would be really far away. Like, I would never be able to see him unless I took the bus. I'd have to take the bus like 4 hours there and back. That's ridiculous. Or take a plane. A plane's like, what, 2 hours? I don't know, but... Ew. Yeah, so... Yeah, I think they do. So, no thanks. I'll talk to you later about it, you know. We'll hopefully fix it again. Anyways, don't you think it would be much better if it was up here? I'll work on that. I'll work on putting it up here instead of down here. It's like, you know, calling people nosy. I'm calling people nosy without, like, you know, knowing it. Although I wasn't, but now I'm realizing. So people actually do. People actually do get nosy about your stuff, so just be careful. Like, just be aware. I think I talked about this before. I didn't know. I didn't know that they cared like that much, so that's good. So hopefully, you know, they can prove they care by fixing it. Otherwise, you know what I'm saying? I guess I would have to start saying, well, like, what are they doing here then? Don't you think it's been enough time already to kind of start to say, I don't think you do. So, that's weird, right? You need me to go and then be able to do so several years later? You needed some time to, so like, you needed some time to prepare yourself to be able to withstand, and then you're still like saying you have a problem. I think maybe you should get some therapy. Because you can't just sit and like care about someone else's stuff. If I'm going to be doing a channel, if I'm going to do a channel and I'm going to have like, you know, a space again, well, are we going to care about this time, or are we just going to like, you know, let someone take it? We're going to just, so that'd be weird. We're just going to, you know, collectively show we don't care if someone takes it again. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think that's the case at all. It seemed like nobody understands what's going on. I've tried to talk to them, but they do not. They told me they can't find anything. They don't know nothing. They don't see nothing. They didn't hear anything. So I can't hear. You know. I can't wait to cook. And then I get my food stamps on the 14th. But I can't cook unless I buy a hot plate. unless I ask my grandfather to send me like 30 bucks to go to the Goodwill and buy a hot plate. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll walk around the Goodwill later instead of getting a coffee, sitting and having coffee. Maybe I'll go walk around the Goodwill and see how much a hot plate costs. It's gonna be like, what, 10 bucks? And I can get a hot plate. Where am I gonna cook at though? Like, I don't know. So I thought this was my mom driving by, but I don't think it is. Okay, well, I think that's enough. I'll try to work on it. Basically, that's all I'm doing. I'm going to get a binder and work on it. Like, out of therapy, since I completed therapy. Now I can just do and finally enjoy my state's resources. Maybe I can apply for cash assistance and I can get approved for that. I can buy products instead of working for products. So it's not bad at all. Clearly you see I have a nice blanket, a nice book bag, and some nice stuff. So I mean, it's been worse. It could be better. I got some nice food today. That was a really nice experience. The guy there, the family there is really nice, and they have like way more food dishes to try that I want to try. They look really nice. The one, they have like a fried noodle in the shape of a nest, and that has stuff in it that I want to try. To buy like a bunch of different meals and put them in front of me and try, but then I have to like box up and take it. I want to just have like small portions, you know. Maybe I can find a place that has like small plates, not these big portions. It's too much food. I have been finishing all my food lately though. I don't know if we'll finish this since I don't really like it. I might pick at it though. I think on a plate with a fork and knife, I don't know, maybe. Or with an egg even, like an egg on the side, an egg, or a bowl of rice on the side would be a lot better on a plate with a soda or some water, ice water, lemonade, or a drink like a Cape Cod for breakfast. Or bottomless mimosas to start my day in like the city. DC or Baltimore, which are both like 30 minutes away from where I'm at. I could take the bus, or I could drive. If I had my car, I would drive. I'd probably leave and go to DC by now, or to the shelter out there. So that's it. That's my day. That's the idea. Some in the works I'm gonna put together, and I have a picture of a meal I want to make. I'll show you. I think I'm gonna make something like this. This is one of the places that, oh, can I put this on my YouTube channel? This is where I was at. This is a meal I want to make. Well, they obviously made it, but I'm gonna make something similar. It's like rice topped with an egg, and then it's like something with salmon. I don't know. It's like a herb cheese, or it could be a quiche, like, or an egg. And then like a pork chop, some tomatoes, cucumbers, and I think it has a mango, or that could be, I don't know what, but it looks really good. And this is supposed to be Vietnamese, so. But obviously I want to go to the Vietnamese place and try it from the Vietnamese, because they're going to make it better. That looks Vietnamese to me. Obviously it is, but I'm saying, like, you know, this is what I would consider looks like. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm wrong. It could be something else. It could just be an American dish, but Like, so that's why I kind of want to try to make it myself. But I guess you could do like, you know, sesame oil, or yeah, and then like red chili peppers in the egg, or with the, so it's like, you know, kind of a little bit more Asian authentic meal. But if I was gonna do it, I'd probably do like vegetable oil. And if Americanized it, like, so the meat's probably cooked with soy sauce instead of, like, I don't know, butter. So yeah. So anyways, I asked him if they were hiring, but he did not hear me. If that's okay, though, because I kind of want to work at this car place. I kind of want to work with cars. I don't really want to work around food anymore. But that's like what I do for work, is work with food. That's all the only kind of jobs I've had, working with food. So I think by now I should be able to like cook and make meals. I guess I can, and then I can take pictures and I can upload them. I can do like lives, and or with a hot plate, like right on the. Do you think with the hot plate's easier? I don't know. Like, you have to have a really nice setup and know what you're doing to do like the whole kitchen or something. Like with a hot plate, you have right in front of you. You know, it's like an idea. So, you know, like if you have like full kitchen, it's like obviously, you know, like cooking show or style or quality. Like the hot plate is like, I'm just trying ideas. I just need to eat a meal. But if you do like, you know, in the kitchen, it's clearly like a cooking show or cooking magazine like level, skilled. So like I'll probably just do a hot plate, because apparently I'm not allowed to do in my own kitchen with my own food bank. So, but my mom is, and she just made these really cool muffins, which is just like 3 ingredients: flour, egg, and I don't know, but it came out. I should have took pictures of them and put the ingredients and how she made it. Like, you know, it was really good though, for just that quick, that easy. So one of the many things that I like to do. I was doing outside, you know, out in the patio or deck videos, smoking videos, or tarot reading. Like, I thought we had an idea, but it's her house. It's her cooking show. So, the good news is they're pretty good meals. Like, so, you know, it's just rice, eggs, meat, those little muffins, coffee, water. She made like some shepherd's pie thing. What else did she make? She makes these like tuna things, but I don't know. I'd probably prefer to buy like an actual tuna, not canned tuna. So we'll try that. But I found out that it's not that bad eating like that, you know, if you're on a low budget and that's how you need to eat, you know. But I do prefer the real salmon from the market. So, and also I just had a really nice fish meal the other day. That was pretty good. And it come with green beans and mashed potatoes. And it was so good. So she has a bunch of different stuff stocked up to make different meals, but she usually doesn't have many sides. Like, just meat she's doing, the carnivore diet. I don't know, I prefer like fresh veggies. So I had the cucumbers here at the Vietnamese place. They always do that. They like a good job with the way they put the side veggies with the dish. I don't know what they're known for doing that for. They usually have like field work, right? Like their own little vegetables gardens, and cattle like. So they usually have, like countryside Vietnamese are usually have their own little gardens, and I don't know. It was really good. I guess you can go out to the city of Vietnam too, like downtown, which I was watching on the video they have. Anywhere here too, but I think I did try to do a vegetable garden. I guess I could try. But we live in like a small little townhouse. Like, where are we going to put it on the back deck? Like, it's probably not going to grow very well. And so we have like a yard that's like, for letting the dog out or something. It's not like for, for vegetables. I mean, I guess you could put something in like a corner and see what comes of it. Like, sometimes we put plants out there and something comes of it. But I don't know. I just thought that I could like do that at my house. So, but not the cattle, obviously. We can't, like cows or bulls, chickens, and eggs. We're not going to be able to do that at the townhouse. It's way too small. There's no room. There is a farm right up the street from here, though. There's horses too. There's plenty of horse farms. I could walk over to there, but there's another one that has like, I think, well, there is. We have dairy farm, has cows, and that's like a production site though. Like, they have milk there, dairy. They have free farming too, but here we have, I think there's like a rancher, a cattle rancher down the street from here. Anyways, I prefer more like, the Asian countryside, like fresh vegetable farming, not really to eat the cattle like, the Buddhists. They don't really eat meat, or they once in a while go fishing like the Japanese with the sushi, So, I don't really know why I have to go through this, but apparently I have to learn. And I don't actually eat that much meat. Once in a while I get like a burger or a steak, but actually I really don't. I prefer chicken, but even then, I'm still not, like, I'd rather eat, fresh veggies. So I'm going to try again. That's why I want to be writing it down. Like the vegan diet, 100% vegan, like no dairy. And the place I'm going to, they usually, what does that even mean? There's like lactose in the beer or milk. It has like, contains milk. I don't know what that is. Maybe I'll ask them. So, it has a dairy substance in it. But I want to go to the liquor store and get some canned beers, bottled beers, sour beers. Those are hard to find in bottles, aren't they? They have a lot of cans. Why is that? I don't know. I'll look into it. I prefer beer. Soju is real sweet, but that's like a liquor. I prefer beer. I guess I like the carbonation. So, and it's real heavy. So, like, the first sip is like, really heavy, feels good. You can immediately get like, soju usually you have to like, you're going to take the shot. It's going to take like a little while. It's so sweet. The sugars and everything. I don't know. Beer is like immediate. One sip. I don't know why that is. And also, you're supposed to like drink soju when you're eating, apparently. So, I don't know. But that's real sweet. It's kind of sourish, but I prefer like, that it be carbonated. So I guess I could carbonate it and then see if I like it, or put it in with carbonated water. But I thought you're just supposed to take it like a shot. So I don't know, but they want to keep playing like it's a joke, that they didn't care. So. Someone said think they're trying to play it off. But, like, how if you don't know? So, you know, like, how can you play it off that you don't, if you don't know? So, like, we've been calling, trying, but nothing. We're getting no response still even, you know, like, they just believe they can keep trying and trying until they can have that. I don't think so. What the heck? I made a snorty noise. The back of my throat's been really dry. I'm gonna drink all this water. The Black and Mild was alright, but I need to quit smoking, I really do. Okay, so if I put it up like this, do you think that's better? I think this is a better view. Plus, I need like a bra. Yeah. Okay. Alright, bye.